What's up, everybody? I'm Ken with Mid-Level Media, and as we inch closer to the end of 2021, I wanted to start doing some top 10 lists. I'm going to do my top 10 4Ks, probably top 10 Blu-rays, and today I'm going to do my top 10 Steelbooks. So that's what we're going to start with for this year, and this was a really hard list to make because there were a lot of really awesome Steelbooks. And if you've been following this channel for any length of time, since the beginning of 2021, for example, you'll know at the beginning of this year, I was kind of done with Steelbooks. I don't really, when it comes to like new releases, like new catalog titles or new movies that come out, I don't gravitate towards the Steelbook anymore. I don't need the new Marvel Steelbook like I did 2 or 3 years ago, because I've got about 60 or 70 in the collection, probably a little bit more now. But something happened in the middle of the year. This little company called Lionsgate just started putting out banger after banger after banger, so many awesome Steelbooks. And it wasn't just Lionsgate that was putting out awesome Steelbooks. There were some other companies that put out some cool ones along the way too that I'm going to highlight here. So I almost just did completely Lionsgate, like my top 10 Lionsgate Steelbooks, because they put out so many awesome ones in 2021. So yeah, gonna do my top 10 Steelbooks. But before we get into it, guys, I want to ask that if you are not yet a subscriber of the Mid-Level Media channel, definitely hit that subscribe button. I do all kinds of stuff on this channel, mostly centered around the world of physical media, new 4Ks, new Blu-rays. I do the Physical Media Report. I do Blu-ray out and about videos. I do reviews, all kinds of stuff. I'm going to be doing a lot of these like top 10 of 2021 videos, maybe some anticipated videos as we look forward to 2022. So definitely an exciting time of the year as we get to talk about and gush about all the most exciting things of the year 2021, and then we get to look forward to the next year. So let's get into it, guys, because I feel like I'm not trying to waste a lot of your time here today. So before I get into my mainline top 10 Steelbooks, I do want to highlight 3 what I would call honorable mentions. And the first one is this Friday the 13th Part 2 Steelbook that was put out by Paramount. I believe this one came out in March of this year, but I just really hope that they continue to do these. Yes, I have way too many Friday the 13th Steelbooks and Blu-rays and all that stuff in the collection. I got the full box set back there from Screen Factory, but if they keep putting these out, I'll keep buying them because I love them. It's a very simple design. It's the classic poster, the Part 2, and then on the back you got that line from Crazy Ralph, "You're doomed, you're all doomed." It's simple, but it's really cool. It's really cool. The disc art and all that stuff on there, I really enjoy it. And this digital code, I may have already given it away, but if I haven't, I mean, you can try to put it in. I don't know if it'll work or not, but I've given away a lot of these digital codes. So another honorable mention I'll throw out there is the 31 Steelbook, the Rob Zombie film, which Rob Zombie had a couple of banger Steelbooks that came out this year. We're going to see another one here in a second, but 31, this was a Target exclusive. This is a Blu-ray only, so most of these are usually have 4Ks and stuff in them, but this was just a Blu-ray. Really cool Steelbook right here. You can see this Lionsgate's just been doing killer work with these Steelbooks. Look at that. Oh my God, the artwork is so fantastic. But I really like this Steelbook. It wasn't good enough to crack into the top 10, but it's a really nice Steelbook. And the other honorable mention will be, I know that this would probably be in a lot of people's top 10, but it took me a while to pick this up. I didn't pick it up right away, and it wasn't because it's a bad Steelbook. It was just for the price. I didn't think it was worth it. But this Terminator 2 Judgment Day and Total Recall double pack Steelbook, which I believe was a Target exclusive. You got that lenticular cover. You take it out. You got the Total Recall image right there, and then you flip it and you got the T2. That's an awesome T2 image right there, though, for real. But yeah, it took me a little bit. I waited till this went down to like 20 bucks, I think, and then I went ahead and snatched it, but I didn't grab it right away. It's just Blu-ray. It's no 4Ks, but I don't know. It's a cool Steelbook. It's good enough to make my honorable mentions. And without further ado, let's get into the top 10 Steelbooks of 2021. These are definitively the best Steelbooks that came out in 2021. Just kidding. If you think there's some better Steelbooks out there, be sure to let me know your favorite Steelbooks in that comment section below. So let's get into it, guys, starting with Dread. This is my number 10 Steelbook of the year. This was one of the first big Lionsgate Steelbooks that came out with a slipcover. This was the first indication that they were starting to do some really cool things with the Steelbooks this year. You take that off right there. Nothing too special about this cover other than Dreads on the front of it. You got some stuff on the back, but yeah, this is an awesome Steelbook right there. I still have not watched this movie. You have I Am the Law right there. Yeah, I've never seen this movie. I always meant to watch it and I just never did. But yeah, this Dredd Steelbook, the artwork on it is insane. It's awesome. Had to put it in the top 10. Number 10 is Dredd. So let's get into my number 9. And this is another, I wouldn't say controversial pick, but it's, you know, another Rob Zombie movie. Rob Zombie's not the most popular with a lot of his films, at least not with me. I don't love a lot of his movies, but I know that some people do. But this one in particular, a lot of people didn't like. But this Steelbook, when it came out, you can't deny, even if you don't like the movie, this is one of the best Steelbooks of the entire year. And that is the 3 from Hell Steelbook right here, guys. Look at that, with Sherry Moon Zombie front and center right there, guys. Awesome Steelbook. Look at the design on this. And then you take it off and you reveal that they're all skulls. Oh my God, look at that thing. I could have honestly probably moved this up a little bit. Number 9 seems a little bit too low now that I'm showing it off, but we've still got some awesome Steelbooks to go. But yeah, the 3 from Hell Steelbook, guys, absolutely stellar. I actually liked this movie. I thought it was a good conclusion to the House of a Thousand Corpses, the Firefly Family trilogy, I think is what they call it. But I thought it was a pretty good conclusion. I actually enjoyed that one quite a bit. And that stands pretty much the only 3 Rob Zombie movies that I like is that trilogy. So let's move on to our number 8, guys. And this is a really cool Steelbook that already had a previous 4K release last year with the Alfred Hitchcock collection, but this is the Birds 4K Steelbook. So they re-released all the Hitchcock movies that came out in that set last year in Steelbooks this year. So you had Psycho, you had The Birds, you had Rear Window, you had Vertigo. The only one, well, no, actually I did buy the Psycho one, but I didn't think I was good enough to get in the top 10. But I bought the Psycho and I bought the Birds Steelbook. This Birds Steelbook, I love that original poster artwork on the front. I think it looks beautiful, looks awesome. I love the silhouette of Hitchcock on the back, but the other ones have that as well. But yeah, you got the birds in there. I just think this is a really beautiful Steelbook. I love the white. I love the design on this one. I know it's just the poster, but it's just a great Steelbook. So the Birds Steelbook is my number 8. And moving on to my number 7, guys, is another Lionsgate banger Steelbook that came out, I think, last month, in the month of November. And that is the Akira Kurosawa film Ran. This is a spectacular Steelbook, guys. Look at this, guys. And you'll notice this theme as we go through these, because I've got a lot of Lionsgate titles in here, but they're just these Steelbooks, like, they're just some of the best Steelbook artwork. Like, if the studios were doing this kind of work, I would get back into Steelbooks in a heartbeat. But you don't get this kind of work on like the Marvel films that come out, let alone just like the regular. I mean, that Shawshank Redemption Steelbook that came out this year was just piss poor compared to these Lionsgate Steelbooks. So they're definitely just doing the best work. This is just a spectacular Steelbook. So yeah, that is my number 7. So moving on to my number 6 Steelbook of 2021 is a movie that I double dipped on. I grabbed the slipcover 4K version for, and then later on down the line when it went on sale, I grabbed the Steelbook because I liked the Steelbook so much when I watched a couple unboxings, and that is the Saw 4K Steelbook. So this is an awesome Steelbook, but the thing that I really love about the Steelbook is you take this off, and it's another Lionsgate Steelbook too, but you take that off right there, that image of the puppet right there. What do you call that? What's the puppet's name? Billy, I think is what it is. Am I right when I say that? It's a beautiful image, but then on the back, this is what really sold it for me. I love this image. Carrie Elwes being dragged down the hallway at the end of the movie. It's iconic. I love that image. When I saw that, I was like, I have to get this Steelbook. So yeah, the Saw 4K Steelbook is my number 6 Steelbook of 2021. So we have arrived, guys. We have arrived to the top 5 Steelbooks of 2021. And this one that I'm getting ready to show off might be a little bit controversial. We've been debating, we've been talking about this one since the middle of June. Is it going to be the same transfer? Is it going to be a new transfer? But when the artwork on this one was actually revealed, it was spectacular, and it left us all stunned, and we're like, I don't care if it's a new transfer or not, I'm picking this thing up. Some people were adamant they weren't going to pick it up, but I think even the people that were adamant that they weren't going to pick it up probably picked it up. They just didn't show it off. But that is the Terminator 2 Steelbook. Look at this thing, guys. Oh my God, look at this thing. Look at that eye. Oh, the red eye. You got the T2 right there. The colors, the blue, the red. Oh, it just looks incredible. You got Sarah Connor on the back. And then bam, you take the Steelbook out and you reveal that T800 skeleton model right there, that robot, and then on the back he's fighting. Oh, it's just such a beautiful Steelbook, another Lionsgate Steelbook. It's just like, how could you not buy this? I understand it's the same transfer, but how could you not buy this? If you like buying Steelbooks, if you're a Steelbook enthusiast, like, I just view this as, like, honestly, like a collector's item. Like, I'm buying this to be in my collection. I'm not even buying it for the movie. I already have the 4K. I've got like 5 copies of T2 on Blu-ray. I've got a copy on DVD. Got a copy on VHS. I don't need any more copies of Terminator 2. I bought this just for the collector's aspect and the beautiful artwork and design on here. The packaging is what I bought this for. So the Terminator 2 Steelbook, again, I know it's the same crappy transfer. It's not my number 1, but it's in my top 5. It has to go into my top 5. It just has to. So my number 4 of the year was the one that I thought at the very beginning of the year, I'm like, okay, I'm not really into Steelbooks anymore, but this one's a great Steelbook. It's a spectacular Steelbook. It's a Target exclusive. I got to get this one, and then I'm done. I'm not going to buy any more Steelbooks. I might buy a couple here and there, but I had no idea what was to come with Lionsgate and stuff. And this was put out by Universal, like I said, a Target exclusive, a previous 4K release. And this is the Do the Right Thing Steelbook right here, the Spike Lee joint. This is an awesome Steelbook. I love this Steelbook right here. I already have the Criterion of Do the Right Thing. I've showed it off on previous videos before. It's a spectacular release as well, which is why I never grabbed the 4K, because I was happy with that. But when this Steelbook was shown off, I'm like, I just love the graffiti style artwork on it. It's so cool. Like, it has all the themes of the movie, the stereo. It's just, I think this is just a spectacular Steelbook. It's definitely one of the best Steelbooks of 2021. It's the one that came out right at the beginning of the year. I think it came out in like February, and I just jumped all over it. I'm like, I'm not a big Steelbook guy anymore, but I'm gonna buy this Steelbook because it's just such a great one. So yeah, my number 4 is the Do the Right Thing 4K Steelbook, Target exclusive. So let's get into my number 3. And these last 3 are all Lionsgate Steelbooks. Like I said, Lionsgate's just been doing some stellar work this year, guys. And these 3 just are the ones that I think best represent the magnificent artistry of just what they're doing with their Steelbooks now. And my number 3 right here, guys, is a real beauty, and that is the Apocalypse Now 4K Steelbook. This is another double dip because I grabbed the regular 6-disc Apocalypse Now 4K set when it came out. So when this one came out, I was like, I don't know if I'm going to double dip on it. But when I saw it in person, I'm like, this thing is just too beautiful to not get. So awesome design right there, guys. I love that design. Flip it on the back. Take this off, guys. And this is where the Lionsgate Steelbooks really just shine. It's just so bright and colorful, and I just love it right there, guys. You got Martin Sheen right there smoking a cigarette. You got the boat going down the river. Ah, it's just so beautiful. Just take it in. It's such a beautiful Steelbook. I love it. The Final Cut Apocalypse Now 4K Steelbook is my number 3, and I'm proud of that 3. I'm proud of that 3. So let's get into my top 2. I don't think my number 2 is going to be controversial, but some people might have forgot about this one. This was one of the first Lionsgate Steelbooks, came around the same time as Dredd did. It's a spectacular Steelbook. I wasn't even the biggest fan of this movie. I think I watched it for the first time this year, and I'm like, it's an okay rom-com from the 80s. But when I saw this Steelbook, I'm like, there's no way in hell that I'm not adding this to the collection. And that's the Dirty Dancing Steelbook is my number 2. Look at this thing. That is just gorgeous artwork of Patrick Swayze, Jennifer Grey on the cover right there. You got the silhouette of the lift on the back of it. Let's take it out of this slipcover right here. Look at that. Because it's got the shadow, the pink and purple shadow on the slipcover. Lionsgate's just killing it. Talk about a company that just knows how to incorporate like their slipcovers into the design of their Steelbook. They understand the importance of that, and that's why I think that they're winning the Steelbook game right now. But Patrick, it's such great artwork. Look at that. It's so beautiful, and it's just to be honest, if it wasn't for my number 1, this would definitely be my number 1. That's why I had to put it at number 2. It was just one of the first Steelbooks that came out at the beginning of this year that just kind of took my breath away when I saw it. And I was like, I don't even like this movie all that much, but I'm going to add this to the collection. And I believe this is the only way you can get this movie on 4K as far as physically. It didn't come out with a slipcover or anything like that. So only came out with the Steelbook. So let's get into my number 1, guys. And if you guys have been following the channel, if you've been following anybody on Instagram, on YouTube, you'll all know this is pretty unanimous. I think most people would say that this is the best Steelbook of 2021. and I couldn't keep it off of my #1 spot, and it has to be the American Psycho 4K Steelbook. Look at this thing right here. And again, I'm going to talk about how they're just utilizing the slipcover with the artwork and how they just incorporate that together. You got right here, he's peeling off his face. It's just, oh God, and revealing the blood on his face. You flip it in the back, you got the axe with the American flag on it with the blood. It's just such a spectacular Steelbook. It's simple, just have Christian Bale's face on there, but it's so damn effective. It's so beautiful. This is just the representation of the greatness of what Lionsgate has been doing with Steelbooks in 2021 right here, guys. The American Psycho 4K Steelbook. I didn't already own it on 4K, so again, it was a no-brainer to own because I didn't even have it on Blu-ray, I don't even think. So this is a spectacular Steelbook, guys. I love it, and that is my #1 Steelbook. So there you have it, guys. You got my 3 honorable mentions. You got my top 10 Steelbooks of 2021. I probably bought, I would say, 20 to 25 Steelbooks in 2021. So I didn't buy a lot of Steelbooks. Like I said, I'm just not into the Steelbooks as much anymore. But Lionsgate's definitely changing my mind. They're changing the game. If the rest of them start doing work like this, and also keep in mind that these Steelbooks are pretty cheap. Like most of these were only $20. So I'll be more likely to spend money on a Steelbook for $20 than I will for $35, which is what most of the new studio releases are, and the catalog releases. All those are usually like 30 to 35 bucks. So you give me a really cool Steelbook, the best Steelbook for $20, I will be all over that. But yeah, I'm definitely paying more attention now to the Steelbooks, and in particular the Lionsgate ones, and they're looking to ramp up in 2022. They're not slowing down. There's a La La Land one coming out. There's all kinds of Requiem for a Dream, all kinds of cool, beautiful Steelbooks looking to come out in 2022 from Lionsgate. So I'm excited to continue on my Steelbook journey with collecting those Lionsgates. So there you have it, guys, my top 10 Steelbooks of 2021. What are your 10 favorites? What are your 5 favorites? What are just some of your favorite Steelbooks of 2021? Leave it in that comment section below. Also, be sure to like this video, guys, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Turn on those bell notifications for all of those future videos. Stay tuned for more top 10 videos of 2021, and we'll see you next time.